Hello everyone!
Welcome everyone, so glad you're here. Welcome everyone, so glad you're here. Welcome everyone, so glad you're here. Now it's time to start our music. It's time to start our music.
Let's go.
Welcome everyone. Today's theme is our planet. The instrument of the day is the guitar, and our book of the day is The Curious Garden. How do you take care of our planet? It's very important that we take care of our planet because there's only one, and it's got to take care of all of us, and there's a lot of living beings on our planet. Some of our living beings can't speak, and that includes trees. So I thought we could sing about some trees today and some grass and all the important plants around us. I'm going to need you to take your two hands and put your fingers together like you're making a tent, but it's a tree. So make your nice big tree. And then I need you to make a hole. And to make a hole, you have to put your hands together like you're giving a tree a big hug. And then we're going to do the ground. So you're going to pat the air like it's the ground. The ground's going to be real up high. So let's make our tree, our hole, and our ground. Of course, we have our green grass. So take your hands that are already facing towards the ground and then dance your fingers up and down and move around in a circle. That's our green grass growing all around. And then we need our branch. So take one of your arms and stick it straight out like a branch, maybe so a little bird can perch on it. And then we're going to make a nest. You're going to cup your hands like you're making a little bowl, and that's your nest. Then we're going to make an egg. You're going to make little fists and put them together. That's our egg. And then we're going to make a bird where you're going to flutter your fingers. You've got a little bird and you can flutter your fingers up and down, or you can flutter them front and back, or you can flutter your hands and your arms like this, like a big bird. Now let's sing our song. Let's start with our tree. There was a tree out in the woods, the prettiest tree that you ever did see. And the tree in the hole and the hole in the ground, the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. Now on that tree, there was a branch, the prettiest branch that you ever did see. Oh, the branch on the tree and the tree in the hole and the hole in the ground. The green grass grew all around, the green grass grew all around. Now on that branch, there was a nest, the prettiest nest that you ever did see. Oh, the nest on the branch and the branch on the tree and the tree in the hole and the hole in the ground. The green grass grew all around, the green grass grew all around. Now in that nest, there was an egg, the prettiest egg that you ever did see. Oh, the egg in the nest and the nest on the branch and the branch on the tree in the hole and the hole in the ground. The green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. Now in that egg, there was a bird, the prettiest bird that you ever did see. Oh, the bird and the egg and the egg in the nest on the branch and the branch on the tree and the tree in the hole and the hole in the ground. The green grass grew all around, and the green green grass grew all around. Yes, the green grass grew all around, all around. The green grass grew all around.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Teacher Matt's Music Room. I am Teacher Matt, and today the question is, how do you take care of our planet? Turns out there's a lot of animals, and I want to sing about the different animals that we have to be careful with, we have to take care of, and give space to thrive and grow just like we do as humans. Oh, if you look at me, I will dance like a butterfly, dance like a butterfly, dance like a butterfly. We're gonna move like all kinds of animals, animals that dance, that fly, that swim, that run, and many more. Ready? If you look at me, I will dance like a butterfly, dance like a butterfly, dance like a butterfly. If you look at me, I can dance like a butterfly, dance like a butterfly, dance like a butterfly. Now, can you hop? Here we go, hoppers. If you look at me, I can hop like a kangaroo, hop like a kangaroo, hop like a kangaroo. If you look at me, I can hop like a kangaroo, hop like a kangaroo, hop like a kangaroo. Now, can you fly? Can you flap your wings like a hummingbird? If you look at me, I can fly like a hummingbird, fly like a hummingbird, fly like a hummingbird. If you look at me, I can fly like a hummingbird, fly like a hummingbird, fly like a hummingbird. Can you swim like a whale? If you look at me, I can swim like an orca whale, swim like an orca whale, swim like an orca whale. If you look at me, I can swim like an orca whale, swim like an orca whale, swim like an orca whale. Or can you run in place like a rhinoceros? If you look at me, I can run like a rhinoceros, run like a rhinoceros, run like a rhinoceros. If you look at me, I can run like a rhinoceros, run like a rhinoceros, run like a rhinoceros. Oh, if you look at me, I can crawl like a praying mantis. Crawl like a praying mantis, crawl like a praying mantis. If you look at me, I can crawl like a praying mantis, crawl like a praying mantis, crawl like a praying mantis. Ooh, look at that crawling. If you look at me, I can crawl like a praying mantis, crawl like a praying mantis, crawl like a praying mantis. And can you dance like a butterfly, or dance like whatever you want? If you look at me, I can dance like an animal, dance like an animal, dance like an animal. Oh, if you look at me, I can dance like an animal, dance like an animal, dance like an animal. 'Cause I am an animal, I'm a human. And all these animals have their different needs and their different homes. And it's our job to protect them. That is part of our job. Have a great day on Earth, everybody. See you soon.
Hi everyone. For Earth Day, I want to sing one of my all-time favorite songs. This song is
written and recorded 41 years ago, and it's by an artist named Joni Mitchell. But it's still just as good today as it's ever been. And this song has been sang by so many artists over the years. It's called Big Yellow Taxi.
Paradise, they put up a parking lot with a big hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paid paradise, they put up a parking lot. Shoo-a-ba-ba, shoo-a-ba-ba. They took all the trees and they put them in a tree museum, and they charged all the people $1.50 just to see them. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise, they put up a parking lot. Shoo-a-ba-ba, shoo-a-ba-ba. Hey farmer, farmer, put away your DDT now. Give me spots on my apple, but leave me the birds and the bees, please. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and they put up a parking lot. Shoo-a-ba-ba, shoo-a-ba-ba. Late last night I heard the screen door slam. Big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and they put up a parking lot. Shoo-a-ba-ba. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and they put up a parking lot. And they put up a parking lot.
Hey there! Today we've been talking all about our planet Earth, and it's really important for us to take care of our planet. So I have a story about a little boy named Liam, and he's going to show us how we can tend to a garden, because gardens are really important for our planet. Let's check it out together.
The Curious Garden by Peter Brown, published by Little Brown and Company. There once was a city without gardens or trees or greenery of any kind. Most people spent their time indoors. As you can imagine, it was a very dreary place. However, there was one boy who loved being outside. Even on drizzly days, while everyone else played inside, you could always find Liam happily splashing through his neighborhood. It was on one such morning that Liam made several surprising discoveries. He was wandering around the old railway, as he did from time to time, when he stumbled upon a dark stairwell leading up to the tracks. The railway had stopped working ages ago, and since Liam had always wanted to explore the tracks, there was only one thing for the curious boy to do. Liam ran up the stairs, pushed open the door, and stepped out onto the railway. The first thing he saw was a lonely patch of color. Wildflowers and plants were the last thing he had expected to find up there. But when he took a closer look, it became clear that the plants were dying. They needed a gardener. Now, Liam may not have been a gardener, but he knew that he could help. So he returned to the railway the very next day and got to work. The flowers nearly drowned, and he had a few pruning problems, but the plants patiently waited while Liam found better ways of gardening. He even tried singing to them. As the weeks rolled by, Liam began to feel like a real gardener, and the plants began to feel like a real garden. Now, most gardens stay in one place, but this was no ordinary garden. With miles of open railway ahead of it, the garden was growing restless. It wanted to explore. The tough little weeds and mosses were the first to move. They popped up farther and farther down the tracks and were closely followed by the more delicate plants. Over the next few months, Liam and the Curious Garden explored every corner of the railway. Wow, it looked so dreary and gloomy, and now all of the greenery is making it look much happier. Liam looks really happy to see all of his flowers growing too. The blue skies even look bluer. Now Liam's looking over the city. I wonder what he's thinking. Well, after spending his spring and summer and autumn with the garden, Liam's time on the railway was finally interrupted by winter. Heavy blankets of snow fell on the city that season, and for the first time since he'd become a gardener, Liam could not visit the plants. Rather than waste his winter worrying about the garden, Liam spent it preparing for spring. He must be reading a book about gardening. And after 3 cold months, the snow finally began to melt, and Liam rolled his new gardening gear over to the railway. Now, winter had taken a toll on the garden. It didn't look so green anymore. But thanks to Liam's planning, his handy new tools, and a little help from the sun, the plants soon awoke from their winter sleep. I guess singing to the plants is a good thing after all. The garden had always wanted to explore the rest of the city, and that spring it was finally ready to make its move. Once again, the tough little weeds and mosses set out first. They popped up farther and farther from the railway and were closely followed by the more delicate plants. The garden was especially curious about old forgotten things, like this old truck. A few plants popped up where they didn't belong, like this stop sign or on a fire hydrant. And others mysteriously popped up all at once. I wonder who left those flowers on that man's doorstep. But the most surprising things that popped up were the new gardeners. So many different people from Liam's city are starting to help with the gardening. Many years later, the entire city had blossomed. But of all the new gardens, Liam's favorite was where it all began. Wait a second, could that be Liam in the hat? And maybe he has a family now. It looks like they all like to garden. Wow, a once dreary place looking green, beautiful, and so alive.
Oh my goodness. I really love this story. Liam really showed us the importance of coming together as a community, but also coming together to protect our planet. It's important for us to make sure that our planet, planet Earth, is very green and a very happy, healthy, and safe place for everyone to be in. What are something that you are doing to take care of our planet? Thank you for everything that you're doing. Till next time, my friends.
Goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, goodbye for now. Goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, goodbye for now.
See you. Have a good
See you
one.
next time.